Stay tuned for tips and techniques from the nation's top chefs in the Chef's Kitchen.
We're back, and I'm joined by Chef John Gallagher of the Restaurant School.
Yes.
As part of our Philadelphia Magazine's Guide to Holiday Entertaining, and we're making Pfeffenuse today. Authentic German-style cookie.
One of my favorites.
I
One of my absolute
love it.
favorites.
There's all kinds of cool things in it, like dried fruit.
The
and
ingredients
some
are a
nuts.
bit different. Not anything that you can't pick up at a normal supermarket. To start with, we'll have a little bit of shortening, just maybe 1/8 of a cup.
Oh.
I'm then going to add some brown sugar to the mix. Place my mixer down, and I'm going to put it on a low speed.
So you'll cream the two together then?
Exactly. We'll get it nice and light and fluffy. Now, I'm going to drizzle in a little bit of milk.
Okay. Just regular whole milk?
Regular whole milk.
Okay.
1 egg.
With the yolk and the white.
Everything. Add a little bit of salt.
Okay. You're saying salt in baked products gives everything a little zing,
It does.
right?
It does. I mean, I know a lot of people are concerned about salt intake, but with bakery, especially if you've tried anything without salt, you'll notice it's just a total lack of
missing
flavor.
something.
The salt brings out the flavors of the flours, the sugars, everything.
That's some
now-
baking soda?
Baking soda, yes.
Okay.
Fresh ground cinnamon. This is fresh aniseed. We have a little nice honey going into it. Honey, again, is a moisturizer with baked goods.
So you're adding some ground nuts directly to some flour? Is that
Ground
what that
walnuts,
is?
I'm going to actually put it into a bigger bowl so it's a little easier to work with.
Okay.
I put the walnuts into the flour as well as the candied citron peel.
Okay.
Now, the candied citron peel you can get at most supermarkets.
Yes.
It's a mixture of lemon peel, orange peel.
It's in the spice section
Exactly,
usually.
or in the bake shop section. And the reason is it coats the ingredients and makes them float a little bit better. It blends in when you go to
If you
do
mix
your
it,
baking.
if you mix the dry beforehand and then add it to your wet ingredients.
Exactly. You put the dry ingredients in, you just let it blend enough to pull together, and that is all you're mixing.
How do you like cooking in this beautiful kitchen?
Very nice, very nice. Again, I love the marble tables. I love the new equipment.
And the best, most luxurious appliances. Really, really beautiful.
My wife better not see this place. I'll be in trouble. All right. So,
Are you
as
finished
can
with
see,
this mixer, sir?
yes, I am. As you can see, the batter has pulled together. It's a nice,
Yes.
firm consistency, good texture. All right. At this point, you'll take the batter and you'll put it into the refrigerator and let it firm up a little bit.
Oh, so we let it sit up a little.
Now, I've taken the dough, rolled it
Okay,
into a
two
tube,
logs.
and then I'm going to cut the pieces. I'm just going to toss them in a little bit of flour, and I roll them in my hands.
Oh, I see.
Okay?
And place them in. May I do a couple for
Go
you?
right ahead.
So you just coat them with the flour.
And then roll them in your hands. I do 2 at a time. And then they go into a 375 oven.
Okay.
Then where they'll bake for about 15 to 20 minutes. You'll know they're done when you reach into the oven and you touch them on top, and they should feel spongy.
Ah, okay.
And then I will take our mixer, and I'm going to put it on high speed. We're whipping up the egg whites to get a nice meringue on my stove. I'm heating up something called fondant. Now, fondant you can get at most cake decorating stores. You don't want rolled fondant, though. Rolled fondant
I think
is...
of rolled fondant for wedding cakes.
Exactly. The regular fondant is something you would coat a pedophore in.
Okay.
Okay? I've taken some of that and I've heated it up just until it turns into a liquid
Yes,
and
just
gets
until it
nice and
melts.
clear. All right? Then, this is the tricky part. I'm going to pour this into the mixer while the machine is running. You want to do this because if the machine is not running, the egg whites will cook.
Ah, okay.
So if it's running really fast like this, you can actually get all of the sugar into the mixture and have it whip up. Our meringue is just about ready to go.
Okay, good.
So what we're going to do now is we'll turn this off. We'll open up the mixer.
And it's nice and firm, stiff peaks.
Yes. We're going to take some of our cookies that we baked ahead of time.
These over here.
All right? We're going to put these into a large bowl, just like so. I'm going to take some of the meringue.
And you want me to start mixing these,
and
right?
just start stirring it up
Look
and folding
at this. And we thought the cookies were done. They
No,
were
it's
not
all,
done.
it's all about the finishing with these cookies.
And so
because the meringue will do a couple things. It not only whitens them up and makes them really pretty, but it also helps to keep them fresh.
And it adds a nice shiny sheen to them too. Look at that.
But now's the best part. We're
The
going to add a
sugar!
little bit of sugar. I'm going to take a few,
Okay.
start to put them into the
And so
sifter.
you actually put them right into the sifter.
Into a regular
when
sifter.
they're all nice and moist from
Sure.
that meringue.
Sure. in this, and then guess
This is
what?
the fun part.
More sugar.
More sugar. Chef, I knew I loved cooking with you.
Put more sugar in there, and then start to sift it.
Oh, I see.
Okay.
And it actually makes them form into round snowballs.
It rounds them up, and it coats them evenly. So that way, you get nice, beautiful
Amen
cookies.
to that.
they're
Chef John
delicious, too.
Gallagher, thank you so much for celebrating the holidays with us here at the Chef's Kitchen.
No problem. Now you have to try and eat it without wearing it.
Oh, who cares?
Yeah, really.
To see today's recipe and all of the recipes featured on the Chef's Kitchen, log on to chefskitchen.tv.